Hello, I'm Tari. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beaded neck piece. And we don't need a lot of materials for this neck piece. I'm just using 2mm seed beads, black and gold, and I'm using 8mm plastic beads and just black. So in this tutorial, I'm not going to demonstrate how to make the bead ball. If you do not know how to make the bead ball, please refer to a video that I made demonstrating how to cover a pearl bead or just a bigger bead with smaller beads. Yeah, so let's start. So I'm using a stopper bead so that my beads don't move out of place. It's very simple. You just pick one bead and you put your needle through it once the thread is out on the other end. You put your needle from the opposite direction, a different hole from where your thread came out. The needle has to go in through the other side. You pull the thread and you pull it tight. So you can do that 3 or 4 times and make sure your bead stays in place. So now I'm going to pick beads. Here are my beads for the very first line, and I'm going to go through the sequence of the beads slowly. I picked 1 gold bead, 4 black beads, 1 big black bead, 4 black beads, 5 gold beads, 3 black beads, 5 black beads, 7 black beads, 5 gold beads, and 3 black beads. So now at this point, I'm going to separate these beads from this point. From the black bead, you leave the 4 black beads and the first batch of 5 gold beads. And now you take your needle and put it through the 5 beads right there at the top and pull the thread there. Now it's time to pick more beads, and I'm going to pick 4 black beads, 1 big black bead, and 4 seed beads. So this is what I mean. 4 small ones, 1 big one, and 4 small ones again. I push them down, and now I'm going to put my needle through that very first gold bead, not the stopper bead, the first one from the beads that I picked. I'm already at the top and it's time to turn. I'm going to pick 5 beads, 4 black beads, and 1 gold bead. I've picked my beads, and now I need more 3 black beads, small ones. I push them down to join the others, and now I'm going to put my needle through this bead here, the very last one before I get to the big bead, and the first one right after the big plastic bead. So my needle goes in through 3 beads like that. I pull my thread, make sure everything is sitting neatly. Now it's time to pick more beads. I'm going to pick 3 black beads, 5 gold beads, and 3 black beads. I push them down, and my needle is going to go through these 5 golden beads. From the top going down, my needle goes through those beads. I pull my thread there. It's time to pick more beads. This time I'm going to pick 7 black beads, 5 gold beads, and 3 black beads. I have my beads, and my needle is going to go through these 5 golden beads. Make sure that you don't miss a bead when you do this part. I pull my thread. Now it's time to pick 4 black beads, small ones, 1 big black bead, and 4 small black beads. There are my beads, and now I'm going to put my needle through this golden bead right there at the top, from the bottom going up. I pull my thread. Make sure it's tight. It's time to pick more beads. I'm going to pick 4 black beads, 1 gold, and 3 black beads. Those are my beads. I push them down, and just like what I did the last time, I'm going to put my needle through 3 beads from the top. It's the last black bead before we get to the big one, the last small one, the big one, and the small one just after. The needle has to go through those 3 beads. And pull. So I think what you just have to remember about this pattern is that when you're picking your beads going up, when you get to this point, you pick 4 black beads, 1 big one, and 4 again. And when you're coming down, you're picking 3 black beads. So it's 3 black beads, you go through 3 beads and you pick 3 black beads again. Please be careful to remember that. So now I'm going to pick 3 black beads, 5 gold beads, and 3 black beads. Only the 3 and 4 beads that I was talking about, it only applies when you get to this point here. When you're at the bottom, it doesn't matter. Only when you get to this point, that is where the difference is. From this point going up, you pick 4. From this point, well, when you're at the golden bead, you pick 3 here. After this bead, you pick 3 again. When you're going up, it's 4. When you're coming down, it's 3. And then now we're back to the 3 beads. And now I'm going to put my needle through these 5 beads here to go down. I pull my thread. Now I'm going to pick 7 black beads, 5 golden beads, and 3 black beads. I've picked my beads, and I'm going to repeat the steps. I'm going to put my needle through these 5 beads, and the beauty of beading is that it's repetition. So you just repeat these steps over and over again. I'm just going to pick more beads, and I'll finish off when I'm here at the top. So now I'm going to pick 4 small black beads, 1 big black bead, and 4 small black beads. I've picked my beads, 4, 1, and 4, and I'm going to put my needle through this gold bead right at the top. I pull my thread, and there. So yeah, that's it. You just keep doing this, following the same steps over and over again until you have a big piece, until it's big enough to go around your neck. You just cut off the strings, and that's it. There's also the loop. If you also don't know how to make this loop, if you watch any of my videos about the beaded neck pieces, you just see how I demonstrated it. I think particularly the Zulu necklace. Yes, you can watch that one, and then you see how this loop is made. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it easy to understand. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Bye.